Remember when we were kids and in class you were asked what did you want to be when you grew up? Well, this happened to me when I was first grade. So I was 7 years old in my country, and the teacher asked, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? All kids answered, and I was the last one to answer it before the class ended. What do you think my response was? It was unlike any other ones of other kids. Some kids wanted to be police officers. Some kids wanted to be firefighters. Some kids wanted to be these mythical characters like Greek gods or something like ninjas. My response was, I wanted to work in a factory. I want you to imagine that. A 7-year-old kid, first class, wanted to be a factory worker. That is, I think, enough to show you that our system is more than fucked. The script is just totally depressing. When a 7-year-old kid who hasn't even start comprehending the world says his dream is to work in a factory. My dreams were crushed before I even knew what dreams were. It might have happened to you, but I think nobody was really like that. When other kids were, kids, they had these crazy dreams. Right now, why don't you still have them? I remember before going to school, my dream was to be one of the characters from the series called Lego Ninjago. I wanted to be one of the ninjas, bro. And then as the years passed, my dream totally died because I started seeing the script and where it led. I looked around and the only thing that I saw was, exactly factory workers. It's so sad, bro. I can't even I remembered this yesterday as I was recording my last video. And I was like, this is so sad for a kid to literally be totally crushed by his kind of programming in this way of just not supporting his dreams. I was 7 and I wanted to be a factory worker. Ever since I was a kid, I was told that the first thing that I need to do is get good grades, finish school, go to college, get a good job, retire at 65 with less than 10k in my bank account. That's a good life. You get to have single little breaks in the year. You get to have vacations of 2 weeks on 365 days. Actually, you get to have weekends also, but if the boss feels like he doesn't need extra help during the weekend. I was taught to be a slave. And probably the thing that I'm thankful for the most is that I finally opened my eyes. I saw what was around me, and thankfully I'm on the path to not being a servant anymore. We were destined to fail since the start. We were given these paths in our lives that we needed to follow. We never had to look up to someone. We never had someone rich around us. The times are getting harder and harder. And if you choose to stay during the script, if you choose to actually accept it and not do anything about it, you might actually be a full-blown slave. In not a way of how it is now, so you just go to work for 8 hours 5 times a week. One thing that is super hard for me to comprehend is why are people trading the most important asset we have, which is time, for a basically worthless piece of paper that is money. They're trading their lives away for money. You go to work for 8 hours, you go to school for 7, just so you can retire at 65. And then you can have 5 years of freedom before you get into the grave. We trade 65 years for 5 years of freedom. I don't think that's good math. Do you? Does trading 65 years for 5 years actually a good trade? Absolutely not. So why are we doing it? Wake up. I don't want to be this Andrew Tate or something that's going to push this thing into your mind. Because at the end of the day, I don't get to choose for you. I chose for myself, and I can maybe choose for my family. But for you, for the other people that are watching this video, I can't choose. I can show you the path. I can show you the exit of the road that you are currently on, but I cannot get you to take that exit. It's not a thing that I can do, and it's not a thing that I want to do. You have your own lives, and if you're not in control, it's only your problem. None of us are basically ever really free. I'm not saying I am. I'm stuck to school 5 days a week. You might say I'm a hypocrite for saying this. That I'm trying to break the script and I'm still going to school. That shows how sad our society is. Because if you don't go to school, your parents get locked up. So you're basically in prison. You go to prison, so your parents don't have to go to prison. What is that trade, bro? It's so funny to me. Yet I can't comprehend and I can't seem to laugh. You have time to think. But the clock is ticking. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you. I upload every single day at 6 p.m. So if you want to check out some of my other content, you can check it out. It's on my channel. I think you're going to find a lot of those videos actually really helpful. Thank you again for watching. Make sure you drop a subscribe, drop a like, click the notification bell so you get notified when I upload the next time. Again, thank you for watching. Fate be the reason. And see you tomorrow. Peace.